Hey, good morning, everyone. Sunday, the 27th of September, 2020. 50 degrees, windy as hell, and drizzle. Not complaining. Drizzle, good thing. Good thing if you got hay fever. We'll get to that in a second here. SOS. What does that stand for? I don't think it has a common definition. Could stand for sink or swim. Could stand for save our ship. And in this particular use, I'm going to use it as same old shit. Yeah, it's one of the problems of making daily videos, people, is the news ain't good. You could look at yesterday's video and just add another percentage of bad to it, and you've got today's video. I mean, really, truth is a bitter pill, and I'm in no position, chemically, scientifically, or otherwise, to sugarcoat it for you. It's just not good. Get used to it. So it gets a little tiring sometimes to keep shouting the same message. Like I said, though, the same message from yesterday is today's message, just worse. Alright, another particular use of SOS, and this is going to be same old shit to a lot of you subs, and I say I lost one, goddamn, is save our skies. See, now, while you guys are rolling over, your ever flexible, most fluid, and humble messenger who's getting stuff done is out and about. I'm rolling out. One of the first details I have in my daily duties is to run my 3-dog security team. They've got to have it, rain or shine. They don't care if it's 30 above or 30 below. They got to go. And it's good for them. Now me, I don't need the exercise, so I sit in the truck and they follow along. But I'm going to tell you something. It's pretty kind of scientifically unscientific. When I go out to the dark side of level 7 to release the security team for their daily exercise, I have to use a high-intensity flashlight so I can get to the pens, get them out properly, and get them on the road. And I'll tell you what you need is you need one of these. You need one of these little high-tech gizmos here, okay? I mean, and the more lumens, the better. And they also got a cool little feature that you can use to disturb. You get that? Oh, does that F up my LED screen? Yeah, tools of the trade, people. You need one of these. Plus, they got a window breaking bezel on the end. Anyway, when I go out there, high-intensity beam shows a lot of crap in the air. Air shit. And the hay fever season, come on, it's basically over. But I still don't feel great. I don't feel that bad. I don't feel great. I feel congested. And I'm going, look at this shit that's flowing by in front of the lens of this flashlight. I'm breathing this stuff. You're breathing this stuff. And it can't be good. And the water doesn't seem to be washing it down. The wind doesn't seem to be blowing it away. It just seems to increase its velocity as it flies by your flashlight. So the real kicker is the other night, about 7:30, I'm heading back from the bottom feeder pit over to the level 7. And I look up, because I'm always looking up, because I don't want no low-flying UFO to bing me in the noggin. But there it is. Cloudy sky, almost drizzly conditions, and standing out like a sore thumb, the big white stripe shooting right over my location. Now, come on, people. This ain't solar radiation mitigation or remedial mitigation. This isn't any of that bullshit. There was no sun, and it's late at night, or it's getting to the dusk of the day, where the sun is way west. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, the earth spun underneath it and drove it to the west. That's right. I forgot. But nevertheless, my point is, there's no need to chemtrail. There's no need to spray us like bugs in that condition. Yeah, yesterday morning, I saw it. Nice little white glob of slime right in front of the sun. Pretty much blue skies all around us. Now, because I've been bringing this up today, I'm sure we're going to have clear blue skies. It just seems to work out that way. Look up, people. It's getting worse. And they're doing it when they don't need to do it for the reasons they claim to need to do it. Okay, it's air shit. We're breathing it. I feel the congestion. Is it just me, or are you feeling it too? Play that song, Journey. In the news lately, seen the Ohio white chick got tased and arrested by a black cop? Yeah, she's sitting in the stands. No one around her, but she ain't wearing a mask. Black cop tases her, arrests her. Ohio. That's not that far from where we are, people. That is getting toward the Midwest. You see the video of the U-Haul truck. Yeah, the U-Haul truck that had all the Antifa and BLM big ass oversized posters and banners in it, but also had other cool stuff like baseball bats and shields. What do you suppose they're going to do? Play a little sandlot baseball in the parking lot? Come on, people, think about it. And yet, the deep state, the swamp, the man that Trump appointed, the man that Trump sent up for confirmation, FBI Director Wray, you know what he said the other day? Did you hear it? The number one threat to the United States is white supremacists. Can't make this shit up. No, it's not the BLM burning and looting. No, it's not the Antifa little faggot punks running around with their face masks. No, it's white supremacists. You know, I've had conversation with minorities people, non-whites. They know what stupid-ass white people can't seem to see with their own two eyes. There's a war. There's a war on whitey. And if you're white, you're a target. If you're white male, you are a target. Big time. Okay. Finally, a little bit other news here. Hunter Biden, senator of creepy Uncle, or son of creepy Uncle Joe, got his tit in a big ringer. Big ringer. China connection, Russia connection, Ukrainian connection. You know, just about everything the opposing side says about you, they've done. But now his tit's in the ringer because he's tied to a prostitution sex trade. What a fucking lowlife. Pardon my French. Yeah, son of creepy Uncle Joe. You suppose the acorn don't fall far from the mighty oak? Creepy pedo Joe. You know, it's frustrating. You can sit on these YouTube channels and you just can't say what you want to say. Alright, but how's the other side doing? Well, it turns out the Trumpster has a new campaign platform that he's put out to the black communities. And a couple of highlights are he's going to see that $500 billion gets spent into their communities. Good luck with that, Trump, because you don't allocate the funds, quote unquote. The House of Representatives does. Unless you flip that, you ain't going nowhere like you did the last 4 years. But another curious point is he is now going to list Antifa and white supremacists as terrorist groups, Ku Klux Klan in particular. Yeah, that means Department of Homeland Security can use federal forces against them. Military troops can hunt these people down and gun them down and do what they do to terrorists. But here's the problem. It's a campaign pledge. Nothing's stopping the Donald from doing it right now. He could do that with an executive order right now. But he's going to wait till after the election. 4 more years, don't you know? 4 more years of promises kept, right? 4 more years of lock her up. How'd that work out? 4 more years of build the wall. And who's going to pay for it? Mexico. How's that going, people? And I'm going to leave you with just a quick, from the horse's mouth himself, the Donald's. Yeah, sickening. This really is sickening. Make sure I get the volume up. I don't, of course. Here we go.
And it is a very proud moment indeed. Over the past week, our nation has mourned the loss of a true American legend. Justice Ruth Bader Ginsburg was a legal giant and a pioneer for women.
All right. How putrid is that over the weeks? Mourned the loss of that pig. Fake news, people. Really? You know, I wasn't mourning. I was celebrating. How about you? Were you mourning? You're a liar, Trump. You are a billionaire. You're part of the billionaire club. You remember the George Carlin line? It's a big club, and we ain't in it. We ain't in it, but he's in it. You're a novelty TV show host and reality TV. Who? You picked these swamp people. You picked FBI Director Wray. Who's your son-in-law? Kirsch. Oh, yeah. Who's your Treasury Secretary? Who's your daddy? So there we go, people. It's just the same old shit over and over again. Another day older, another day worse. But I'll try to keep you posted. Like I say, there's so much stuff happening on so many fronts. The food front, wow. People, if you take any advice from me at all, start buying something to eat that stores well. Trust me on this. You don't see it coming, and by the time you do, it's going to be way too late. Anyhow, guess what? I got stuff to do. See, roll out early, get stuff done. Now I can get more stuff done. Till next video. Could be tomorrow. Hit that bell notification. It'll tell you when I pop up. Okay, stuff to do, people. Have a good day.